Hi, welcome to another WIP and Chat. My name is Sonia, and WIP stands for Work in Progress, and Chat just means we're going to talk about our week. And today we're going to spin a wheel to figure out which project we're working on. I did film this before, so if we do get Lean on Me, I might still go for Sisters of Fate, but we will see. This is so slow. Okay, we might do Lean on. No, I want to work on Sisters of Fate. So I'm gonna go get that project, and I will be right back. Hi. So yeah, we're gonna work on Sisters of Fate. Basic suspects here is my Forever Young tray, my diamond art pen, and my pink wax. And Sisters of Fate is this one right here. I have only done a square. Basically what's been going on is I will spin the wheel even on my normal works in progress, and I decided I'll do a square of this and then a row of Lean on Me. And yeah, it's been okay. I think I want to get myself back down to just working on one kit personally. I don't feel like I have that much time to diamond paint, so and basically what my goal is with my diamond paintings is obviously one, to have fun, and then two, by November, I would like to have enough finishes where I only have a stash of I have a stash of 8 now, but I would like to maybe have 1 to 2 more down. And then when I buy again, I basically don't want my stash to go over 10 diamond paintings. And I don't, if you watch Lizette Crafts, I don't count mine whips as something that's in my stash. I used to when I was really following that way of looking at it, but because it takes me so long, I would be always constantly, I feel like, at the same spot, and I wouldn't be going down as much. And I like my way, like, I only do Diamond Art Club kits right now, so it's a lot easier for me to keep up with the idea of what do I have like left that I haven't even touched over like counting like that. It's not really much of a difference either way, but it's a lot nicer to me for counting. Oh, and I hope all of you are doing well. I do apologize. Yeah, so if you're trying to get your stash down, I know a lot of people, I decided to do complete no buy until Black Friday. But I know Lizette came up with a good chart where it's like you just try to buy less than what you did the year before. And if that's your goal, like, if you're like, well, I just want to save some money and buy less, that's probably the route I would go. But I'm just doing a complete no-buy to get all my stashes of all my activities down. Like, this is not just diamond painting, but books, video games. I'm trying to convince myself to maybe buy the vinyl of Epic, the musical. The one that's based off of the Odyssey. I'm trying to convince myself into doing that. But I'm like, I look at my bank account and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I just bought a statue of Sasuke recently, and then another Nami for my boyfriend. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm a big, huge, like, fantasy anime. We talk about a lot of that on my other channel. So yeah, that does bleed over here sometimes. But I am so excited, to be working on this kit. It is seriously, like, how many blues do you need? Like, I know once it's done, it's gonna be great, but I'm not sure, like, if it needed as much, like, different blues, and it's still heavy color blocking. Like, this is the first square into the second, and it's just either dark blue or black. So I don't know. I love Chrissa Bug's artwork. I have this one in Freya. Freya's a lot smarter and she's around. So I haven't decided what I want to necessarily do next. I've been thinking about, I don't know, I don't know what kit I've been thinking about doing next, to be honest with you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the kits, minus Freya. I think I'm going to replace this with my kit of Freya. I have Autumn Elf that I just finished. The post review should be out soon for that. And so you can see that came out really, really good. That was like my first non refresh your stash kit that I've ever done. All my kits are pretty much, if you've been following Lizette's channel, I know I talk about her a lot, but I weekly go on to that woman's that channel and watch. So yeah, I watch her like on a weekly basis. And she, like, influenced me that I don't have to have that big of a stash. Like, she even has a bigger stash than I do. I'm like, book-wise, like, I don't mind having, like, if I know, like, all the books I'm gonna read, I don't mind having, like, 100 books. I finish about 100 to 150 books a year. So that's different than diamond painting, because diamond paintings I I only maybe finish, last year I think I finished like maybe 4 or 5. And it's not my main hobby, and I still work full time. So I do diamond paint on the regular basis, but if I want to like read a physical book, or if I want to game, like I'm going to choose those activities. Especially because I've been kind of feeling burnt out on. I don't know if it's just because Lean on Me is such a heavy confetti kit. There is line blocking, and there is blocks of color blocking and stuff, but it's just, and I feel like if Diamond Art Club was to do it now, I don't know if they would do as much confetti as this kit seems like it has. There's nothing wrong with the kit. Like, the diamonds are going on fine. It's a round, so that's usually not a question. The drills didn't have any static. They went through. That's fine. And the glue's fine. Everything's fine, but I don't know. And it could be that it's just a round. Like, that could be its only thing, is it's another round. I worked on too many rounds in a row, I feel like. And that's so funny because, like, I think I worked on Autumn Elf and then that one, and that was it. But I've noticed, like, doing this square, like, I'm just like, it's a breath of fresh air a little bit. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind and do a row of each. Because probably what I'll do is once we, once I turn off this camera, I'll probably put this back. And then I'll be working on Lean on Me, and then spin the wheel, see if it's, the same. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with either kit. Because Lean on Me, like, I'm on the 3rd row, and I rushed through my last kit because it was for my friend's birthday, which I got it to her in time. So go me on that. But the last, like, week or two, I was definitely, like, gears to the wall, like, diamond painting constantly. Which is fine, but then I was, like, ignoring other activities, and yeah, you are not a person that likes color blocking. I could kind of see why people probably don't want to do like all the crystal bugs. The Freya has the one I got, which is their smaller one, the smaller one. It's not totally a floating head, but the background is a little bit brighter colors. But this one got picked, and I was like, I don't know if I could handle doing a 3rd round, to be honest. And this was like my light thing for fairy tales and folklore. Even though I think I could have definitely counted my autumn elf too, but I wanted something that would do that event. I think there's a Chrisabug event coming soon if I still have this. I don't think you need a fresh start. If you need a fresh start, I'll just follow along, but oh my goodness, this is not this is kind of slippery. And I can't say it's exposed. It's just a little slippery. I know a lot of people have been noticing that with the newer kits. And I noticed that like on the last row, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose my mind if this keeps on going. So I hope Diamond Art Club, like, I know people probably sent feedback. I hope they can figure out something. Even if it's not, like, maybe a redo of the canvas, but if they can do some hints and tricks to deal with that, because that was not great. I still, you don't have to, but I still every single diamond painting, which I know kills the warranty, but I do hang them on my wall, and I know that for a while they're probably going to be moving a lot. So we're going to be moving, and we're going to be moving with the diamond art, So I'd rather just be safer than sorry. They're all on boards. If they're not on a board, they're in a portfolio. But that's why I seal mine. Work is working right now. I try not to be too negative on this channel. If you're new, I not necessarily like at the best mental state right now with my job. Let's put it that way. And I get migraines, and that can mess with your mental health like so much. Because it sucks to make plans and then to get a migraine and then not be able to always do those plans. I'm lucky that I have a really good supportive system just in general. But my boyfriend's really good about it. And my best friend's really good about it. But it's just, it gets really hard. And if you suffer from migraines, this has been the worst season with weather. I live in Colorado, and usually we've gotten at least 1 or 2 blizzards, if not, just snow on the daily. Like, it gets to the point where it's obnoxious. We haven't had a lot of snow. We've had a couple days here and there, and we haven't gotten a blizzard at all. I wouldn't even say we got in blizzard conditions. So it's been really wonky, and it's been really messy with me. And then, like, my boss today was like, we haven't gotten your paperwork for, like, your time off. And I'm like, ugh. I wanted to cry. These last couple I like to say months, but like it's been a while. We're in what we call our busy season at work right now. In our busy season, they say like can go from late February to October. Um and my life is even more busy at work because I work for an RV membership company. Um and I help with the trip plans, and it's been like really overwhelming with these trip plans this time because it's just so much. And then like I'll do one and then get some type of notice that they want it changed and everything. And I try my best here, guys. It's hard because, you know, they want it done ASAP, and I'm still a phone agent. And I try to explain that to people, and that's just not working. Yeah, but I don't know. Like it's anybody that's looking unemployed, like I feel for you cuz I'm looking but I still have a position, which I'm thankful for cuz I've been laid off. Um but yeah, it's really hard, and it's really hard for people that want a different career option like me. Like I would love to be part of the ideal would be with data, and entering data in like a data entry. Um but um I would even take chat and email by this point. Um this taking 70, 80 calls is just not doing it for me anymore. Like I had a really bad head cold before I got COVID. And it was like all in the same year, and it messes with your vocal cords so much. And I was still trying to work because I did not have the vacation time. I could have probably gotten a doctor's note, but I just didn't want to deal with that either. Now with this new doctor, I'd be like, doctor's note, please. But yeah, and we weren't. This is like the thing about my last call center job. Like I worked 10 hours a day, so I would be busy 8 to maybe like mid-afternoon, and then I would get off at 4:30, and sometimes I wasn't really that busy. Because I was dealing with student loans during their forbearance, and I just didn't get a lot of phone calls. Or my computer was always crashing. It was like either one. I didn't. I had a very understanding manager with that. Um, I don't know what was going on, but like as long as I was keeping everybody up to date, like everything was good. Yeah, but call center, if you follow anybody that does like call center stuff, it's been really hard. I would say I've been at this new company for 2 years. 2 years now, and it's just people just cannot get it together, and I'm just like, you want me to be good customer, you want me to be a good customer service agent to you. You want me to provide you all the answers, but you think getting there is like yelling and screaming at me, and I'm just like, no. Um, I had a guy today that was like doing that, and I'm just like, and I do, like, I purposely work in the mornings. Like, so, like, this complaint is, like, probably mute. Like, because you were like, oh, you could change your schedule. But, like, when you work, like, from 6 to 2:30, like I do, and somebody's calling and screaming at 6 o'clock in the morning, I don't care. That could be 11 o'clock. Like, I could be working like 11 to whatever. Like, and I would still have the same effect. Like, I've only been working for an hour and you're already yelling at me. Like, and that is just. It puts you in such a negative headspace for the rest of the day. My work had a training. I want to say it's an empathetic training. I don't think it was like really they call it a de-escalation, but I feel like it was like more of an empathy training. And I was like, okay, show me how to de-escalate a call where they're being like verbally abusive. Like, please. Because the call that they used was really like you wouldn't have been naturally, you wouldn't have been mean to this person that the call was. The rep was, for some reason, I don't, but I was like, yeah, a normal person wouldn't have been like mean to that person, on a normal basis. But like they didn't teach us how to de-escalate like yelling and screaming. I'm just like, okay, that's kind of what I actually needed the training for, not the how to deal with a calm customer. I can figure that out on my own. Like, so, and all I got was like kind of deal with it. Like, which I feel like more and more call center these days are more and more call centers are promoting that than the ability to hang up the phone. Cause I feel like you should be able to. Your mental health is first. Like, for like, I'm a big believer in mental health. Like, I have my degree in it. I've also just experienced that decline in a lot of ways of, mental health sometimes. Like, it, and I'm lucky, I have like temporary spurts, and I usually get over it really quickly. But I have some people that I've known that has, severe mental health issues, and it's like the only job like you can promote really is call center work. Like, I just don't feel like they either need to pay more or like have a therapist on staff. Like seriously. Like, and not HR, like an actual licensed therapist, like on staff that can, like, if you're having a bad moment, you can go to them, you can vent it out for 5 minutes. Like, because it's getting to the point where I know a lot of people used to say, like, everybody should work some type of customer service job at least once in their life just to understand that side of. I anymore would be like, unless you need money or like, I wouldn't just go get a customer service job, to be honest. Like, even if it was something as simple as like working, and I'm not saying this is simple because people can go off on books and probably anything else, but if I had to think of like a tamer customer service, like, I still would not want people to go get a Barnes and Noble job. Because it's like, because people get mad just anymore about like people just breathing. Like, I got complained at today by a customer that was like, you're just repeating yourself. Like, I'm like, what can I say? Like, you, like, and then I offered to transfer him to another department. He didn't want to do that. He hung up on me. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know. I am running out of things to talk about, so we're gonna do what I'm watching, what I'm listening to, what I'm gaming, and what I'm reading. I think those are the 4 things. So what I am reading right now is a Piper CJ book. It's the second to her God's book. Can't think of the series or anything like that. And then I just finished watching Demon Slayer. That was a good anime. We'll probably be going back to Overlord. But I do have some dramas coming back, and I'm super excited. So Virgin River's supposed to be coming back, I think, in a month or two. But Sullivan's Crossing is supposed to come back, and that cliffhanger was like ridiculous. And then I don't know. They said something about Sweet Magnolia is coming back. I'm not sure if I want to continue watching that one. Because of something that happens in the last season, like what you find out. So I don't know if that's gonna change the dynamic or if it's just gonna be only certain characters or how they're gonna do that. But yeah, Sullivan's Crossing, Virgin River, like pretty much all the dramas that are on Netflix, I'm really excited for. But unfortunately, I binged those, so I want to start like maybe 1 or 2 of them, maybe from the beginning. And then what the live action One Piece is coming back, so I'll have that to watch for 2 seconds. But yeah, and then still, I have found this band called Viola. They have a couple songs on TikTok, but I have fallen in love with this guy's voice. And it's just songs about this guy. And it sounds like, okay, so you're with like you're with your boyfriend, right? Like, and it's either like him talking to an ex or like a lover he's been like wanting to get with like for a long time, and I could do better. Though all his music is all like that. Um, and I played some of it in the car the other night with my boyfriend. He's like, "Are you trying to tell me something?" I'm like, "No, my music does not fit how I feel." About 90% of the time. Um, but that was funny. Yeah, but he's really good. Something Blue is song that I played for my boyfriend, and that was great. But oh yeah, all songs are like that. And I have gaming became like my new addiction. So I finished God of War Ragnarok. That was good for like, I would give like the whole game, if I had to rate it by like a 4. Like, it was, there was some problems with it. There was parts I definitely did not like. Um but overall I give it a 4. Now I'm playing the original Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. Um and then I am not sure. If any of you play Covain by any chance, let me know if the story's worth it, because the gameplay drives me crazy. But if the story's worth it, maybe. But maybe if the story's like not worth it, maybe I just DNF the game. Because I don't know. It's not good. I would not suggest it. Especially if you're somebody that's never played a Dark Souls like game or Dark Souls in general, I would not start with that one. Or start with that one and know it goes up higher. Quality gets better. But I would mostly probably do like Eliza P. Eliza P is fantastic. And the second game should be coming out eventually. Yeah, but that is pretty much it. If you like my blabbering, like and subscribe, and I will see you in a video coming real soon. Bye.